23.6 million children and adults in the United States have diabetes. This is 2 times the population of Ohio. Everyday people deal with diabetes. The key to living a happy life with diabetes is managing it well and learning to take care of yourself. Always remember, you are not alone.
Diabetes is a disease that can be chronic, and what it entails is the body cannot use glucose effectively or at all.
When a person eats sugars or starches, the body changes them mainly into a form of sugar called glucose. Glucose is a type of fuel that travels through the bloodstream for immediate use or is stored in the liver for future use. Insulin acts like a key to let energy into your body's cells. For people with diabetes, your body either does not produce insulin or it is not used effectively.
Type 1 diabetes is your body does not make insulin at all, and it usually affects children and young adults, but it can occur at any age. In type 2 diabetes, your body makes some insulin, but not enough to use up all the glucose in your body. It mainly affects middle-aged people over the age of 40, but it can affect children and young adults. It is more common over the age of 40, however. And if you have a family history or are overweight, you are more prone to develop diabetes.
Symptoms of diabetes may include increased thirst, increased urination, increased hunger, blurred vision, fatigue, dry mouth, unexplained weight loss, numbness of the hands or feet, and sometimes there are no symptoms.
Yes, you can live a very long, healthy, happy life. I have had diabetes for 10 years, and when I first found out, I wasn't very happy about it, but I took matters into my own hands. I had to think I was important enough to take measures to control it. I worked with my healthcare team. I listened to what they had to say. I learned what I could about nutrition, exercise, and monitoring my blood sugar levels as well. Well, diet is very important because your body does not use the glucose effectively. So you have to be very aware of the foods you're eating, especially carbohydrates, because they have the most effect on your blood sugar. Potatoes, orange juice, sweets, there's a whole multitude of food out there that is very high on carbohydrates. So you need to be aware of those items and also the other foods that are in your diet as well, that you eat in the right proportions and that you take the time to review what you're eating every day. I suggest a food diary is helpful. You can look and see what you've been eating for the past 24 hours, and you might be surprised at how much of the wrong foods or the wrong quantities of foods that you may eat.
Think of your plate as 3 different sections. 1/2 for vegetables, 1/4 for protein, 1/4 for carbohydrates. The appropriate portion size for meat is a deck of cards. A serving size for a potato is the size of a fist. A serving size for a beverage is 8 ounces.
Exercise is great for anyone at any age, especially if you have diabetes. It helps your body use the glucose more effectively so that your blood sugar levels are lower and you're healthier in the long run. It helps you not only lose weight, but it improves your circulation, reduces stress, and just overall you feel much better. Exercise doesn't involve spending a lot of money. You can buy some DVDs from the store and just do some exercise at home, walking around the block. Parking as far away as you can from your car, taking the stairs, those are all very effective methods of exercise. You want to try for 30 to 60 minutes a day, but any exercise you can do will be beneficial. This is an example of a typical glucose meter that you may be using at home to measure your blood sugar. There are all different types, so please make sure you refer to your owner's manual for exact directions. With this particular glucose meter, the on button is on the top. You will turn it on. You will get a test strip out of the bottle. This is an example of a test strip. This end with the gold bar coating goes inside the meter. You take an alcohol wipe and you wipe the side of any finger that you choose, usually on the side, and you will take your lancet, the cap is off, and push down on the side of your finger and depress the button on top. It will sting just a bit. You milk it a little bit until you get a drop of blood, then take your meter and scoop up a little drop of blood until that entire window is filled up. And then the meter will read your blood sugar in a few seconds. But make sure you refer to your owner's manual for exact directions for your particular meter.
Remember, you are not alone. Millions of people are living well with diabetes. With the help of your physician and support of your family and friends, you can take charge of your life and live successfully with diabetes.